Hi, my name is Elli. I'm a long-distance hiker and backpacker. Enjoying a cup of coffee with a view is my absolute happy place. And this is Otto, an adopted stray dog, crisps lover, and the best hiking companion. Come join us as we explore the great outdoors, one trail at a time.
Hello and welcome to a new video. As you can see, I'm in a car, or a van actually, and this is very special for me and very exciting because that's actually my own van, my first own vehicle ever. And I bought this van a couple of days ago for very cheap, and the previous owner started to convert it into a camper van. But as you can see, he didn't do that much. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done to actually convert this. That's my plan, to convert this into a camper van so that Otto and I can keep traveling also in winter when it's maybe a bit too cold to always sleep in the tent and just explore the UK, Europe a bit more. So that's going to be my project for the next couple of weeks and months into autumn, I think. I've never done anything like that, so my dad, who's quite experienced in building stuff, building furniture, and he's going to help me a bit. So yeah, this is really exciting. I'm also a bit nervous because it's actually a lot of work probably to convert this. But the first thing is to actually take out the wood structure that's in there, because it did come a bit loose here and there, and also I want to just have a look because there's cable lying underneath. So the first step for me today is, or for us today, is to get everything out. And yeah, really exciting for this new chapter, probably a very long chapter with a lot of work, but let's go.
This is not a full build. I didn't have the time nor the financial resources to strip the entire van. Instead, I left in the parts that were okay and didn't need changing, like the under construction of the floor and the insulation and under construction of the ceiling. I also used or reused parts from the previous owner, like the second battery and wires. This is not a tutorial. Most of the time I didn't really know what I was doing and felt overwhelmed. I'm just taking you along for the work I did to transform this van to my tiny home on wheels.
Hi everyone! It's a few months later. It's autumn, as you can see. I'm wearing a lot of layers, and I finally start working on my van conversion. I picked up my van a couple of weeks ago from a specialized company that basically did the electrical installation stuff. They've mounted a solar panel on the roof. They changed the windows because they were leaking. There was a lot of water coming inside. They mounted and installed the battery, so everything that's related to the electric stuff is done. Obviously there are no lights yet, and yeah, these are all like empty, going nowhere basically. But I'm pretty happy that this is done, because obviously that's quite hard and I was a bit anxious to do it by myself. Also the heater, the diesel heater has also been installed, because it didn't work anymore from the previous owners, or it didn't work yet. Basically it's brand new, but yeah, it didn't work before, so that should work now. My plan for the next couple of days is basically to renew the insulation. As you can see, that's already pretty clean. I still have to go over it a couple of times to remove all the glue thing. But you can see here the other side. This side basically looked like this one this morning. So I already did quite a good amount of work today. And the reason I'm removing the insulation is because it's not really well glued to the wall. So there's basically areas in there where the insulation is not attached to the car, to the van. So it's quite easy for condensation to build up behind there. And with condensation and metal, obviously there can be a rust issue down the road. So I'm actually removing that. The rest of the insulation is fine. It's attached pretty well, and it's glued. It's not too bad. But these areas, you can see that's going up and down, and they basically all glued it in one piece. And yeah, you can see there's water basically bubbles or reservoirs that can form behind there. So I have to remove that as well, and then basically do the same thing again, hopefully a little bit better so that it attaches everywhere. That's my job for the next 1 or 2 days. I hope it doesn't take too long, but yeah, I'm doing that.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes.
For today I want to glue on the felt thing, like the to cover the insulation. I have bought some self-adhesive felt, same as you have in cars, and I want to glue that here. I really hope this will work, because I basically only have one shot, because obviously you can't remove it, or if you have to remove it, you have to remove everything. So yeah, I don't know. I really hope this will work. Yesterday I finished the entire wall, like the insulation of it. everyone, this is the second week of the van conversion, and this is everything we did last week. Putting in the bed, putting in a new floor, and I started to put on this like carpet felt thing to make it a bit more nice, and I just completed this side too, so it doesn't look too bad. Obviously you can like see the insulation a little bit, obviously, but I didn't want to put in more like wood. So yeah, this is how it's going to stay for now. This is the electric setup that has already been done. And now it's getting serious. I want to make some good progress this week. My plan is to put the kitchen in this week. So this is one part that I bought from IKEA this morning. That's the one with the sink, with the water canister down here. And then there will be a second one for storage. This is the next big thing. And then I'm going to build a small table, basically just as some sort of side table that will go on top here to cover the electric setup, and then there will be a little seating area basically to cover the diesel heater, and yeah, just have a place to sit. Then I have to close everything. I'm going to screw on a piece of wood and put the carpet felt over that as well. Then there will be some storage cupboard thing going on here that I already bought. Then there will be some smaller things to do too, like covering this bit here with this piece. Yeah, I have to put some holes in here and yeah, fix it to the floor. Yeah, it's just some little things. And then my biggest project will be to, I mean, it's already like wired, the diesel heater and the solar panel on the roof. That's already all wired already, but I have to wire 2 little lamps that I bought and one for the kitchen area. Yeah, so that's the plan for this week. Let's go. It's a new day, and for the first time ever I've worked with electricity and mounted my own lights, like obviously not just attaching them, but also connecting the cable to the fuse box here. I did a lot of research and yeah, watched a lot of videos, but this still took me a couple of hours, and I don't know if it works. We'll see. If this light goes on, you're the first one to see it. I haven't even checked yet. I just finished everything, rewired or reattached the battery, and now we'll see if the light... Oh, this is incredible! Ah! This probably sounds very weird, but yeah, I never did anything like that before, and yeah, just did so much research and yeah, checked out everything, but now it works and I'm so happy. This is so cool. Okay, now that I can see that everything is properly connected to the battery and the fuse box, I'm just going to attach those reading lights. There's another one back there. And then look at that, it's all coming together. Ooh, let's see if I'm lucky again. Ooh, this is so cool. Wow. Wow, this is amazing. Oh, I'm so happy. Look at that. This has been our progress of the past 2 to 3 days. We've mounted that. I'm not quite happy with it yet because obviously, yeah, it wasn't really possible to put it like straight. So for now, I'm leaving it like that because otherwise I need to change this construction a little bit. And obviously this has been bought from a store, so yeah, it doesn't really like fit perfectly. And these are the last pieces. This is the kitchen, obviously, with the water canisters going down there, the stove going over there, and then here there's some sort of side table with the battery stuff all down there, and a couple of charging options and a little bench just to have a yeah, some sort of seating area. Good morning, everyone. This is probably a weird part of this video, but I actually started filming this video that you're currently watching over 6 months ago in July of last year, and now it's January and we're in England with the van. And I'm just realizing that I have to edit this long time-lapse video of our van conversion in a couple of days. And I don't know if I properly recorded an outro to the conversion video. I don't know if this is going to be a bit weird, but I thought as an outro of this video, I'm going to take you along for a little morning routine, get ready with me while Otto and I live and travel in the van. And then I'm going to show you around. There have been a few more changes to the van, and yeah, I think I'm going to show you everything, how it is now and how we basically traveled in the van for almost 3 weeks now. This is where we stayed last night. As you can see, the view is just beautiful. Somewhere up on the moors, This is the southern part, the southern edge of the Yorkshire Dales National Park. For breakfast today, I'm making my favorite English breakfast, beans on toast. And this is my breakfast. Look at this view. This is so stunning. Before ending this video, I want to show you the current state of the van. It's not finished yet, and as I've told you in this video already, I'm not going for an Instagrammable van. As I've told you in one of my last videos, I live on a very tight budget, and for me this van is not like an Instagram project or something like that, but it's just a perfect base for Otto and myself for traveling. I can keep my resupply in here. I have a base between my hikes to edit videos, because as you know, spending time in hotels is very expensive. So this is basically my perfect base where I can live and travel to my hikes, live in between my hikes. And this is mainly what the van is for. So yeah, it's not finished yet. It's still a work in progress. It's not perfect, but I just wanted to make it as practical as possible while obviously being on a budget. So yeah, this is what I'm working with. But as you can see, we put the cupboard a bit more straight. It was very, a bit on a slope previously, so we fixed that. Then we added this little bookshelf that I got from IKEA, which fits perfectly to hold a couple of books and things like that. Then over here you already saw that. That's also from IKEA, just a couple of euros. Then this is perfect. I found this on Etsy to hold fruit and veggies. Then down here, 2 of these small shelves to put a couple of things in. Then up here, this is not very aesthetic, but it's a really nice spot. It can hold a lot of things, but I'm probably going to cover this with a little bit of fabric, maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure yet. But this is really great because I can access things really quickly. I have Otto's food, Otto's stuff, then a couple of supplies, my spare gas canisters, things like that, my toiletries. So yeah, really easy to reach. And then these are probably the biggest changes from the last video. As you already saw, I have this little bench over the diesel heater because that was already in there. It's not the ideal position in my opinion, because it's basically right in the middle of the room and you can't step on it, obviously. So this is not ideal, but it is what it is. So we have this little bench, which is perfect for Otto to sleep on or to rest on. And then the newest change is this right here. We were looking for something to hold our toilet, which is right here. And obviously you can't ever have enough storage space. So we picked up this little shelf thing for 20 euros from IKEA. This is the Kallax shelf, because it's not really strong to sit on, but we screwed a piece of wood on top, and with these 2 cushions, that's the perfect space to sit. I have 2 small drawers for my electronics and tissues, things like that. And we also decided on a table, which basically connects to here, and then you can move it around, and it's also adjustable in height. You saw that when I had my breakfast earlier, so that's one of the biggest changes. It obviously made the room a little smaller, but I think this is really nice here to sit on, to look out, and yeah, and also to have the space with a table, and yeah, this is really useful in my opinion. And then we have our like insulation curtain. This is one of those fabrics that's a bit thicker, so that it basically traps the heat inside, because obviously the front is not very well insulated, obviously with most cars. I have to fix it, it's a bit loose, but yeah, that's that. And I've added a couple of hooks for jackets, for headlamp, things like that. And then back here under the bed, that's the storage space. It's not ideal yet. I don't have a lot of those boxes because they're really handy. They're a bit too big, so that I can't really like access it from the front. But yeah, I think I will change that, and maybe also put like curtains here so that yeah, you don't see the mess, the battery stuff and the storage things all the time. But yeah, that's that. It basically can fit 4 boxes, 2 under here, 1 in the front, 1 in the back, and then 2 here. I also have a spare water canister, things like that. This is not ideal yet because it's quite hard to access, but yeah, this is how it currently looks. And then, even though it's not finished yet, I thought I might do some decorations as well. I found this on Etsy. It adds a bit of coziness, which I thought is really nice. And also these little lamps, they're battery powered. And yeah, this is it. As you can see, it's not finished yet. We don't have the ceiling like finished yet. It's still just the insulation and the like construction. We didn't want to do one of those wood paneling styles, even though I really like them, but they're quite expensive, obviously, with all the wood, and a bit harder to install, and also obviously it makes the van more heavy. So we did the rest first, and then for the for covering like the insulation on the ceiling, I don't know yet what I'm going to do. Maybe something with fabric that I'm just going to attach here. I'm not sure yet, but definitely something where I don't have to take out the rest, and I'm just going to attach to the wood boards that are already there. And then the other 2 big things that we still have to take care of is to insulate the door. We're going to do that by using the same like felt thing that can be glued on, which also will give it the same color than the rest, like this dark gray color, which I'm really looking forward to. Then obviously there's still a couple of areas that are still like open that we will cover with a bit of wood. And then the second big thing will be insulating the back doors. We're going to do the same as with the side door, put carpet felt on here. And then I don't know if you can see that, but there's quite a big opening on here that's not insulated. So we'll put some insulation armor flex in this bigger hole, because there's a lot of condensation that forms here otherwise, and then cover the whole back door in carpet felt. This is it. This is everything. This is the van for now. As I've said, it's still a work in progress. It's not very Instagrammable or like picture perfect, but for me the important thing is that it works, for us, for Otto, and it really does that. It's comfy, it's warm, it has everything. So I think we've found a practical solution for most things already. There's still, as I said, a couple of smaller like aesthetic things that will still need improving, but yeah, I'm quite happy with it. I'm quite happy how it turned out, especially on a really small budget. So far everything works great, and I can't wait to use it for traveling, for exploring, to have a base in between our hikes. This is it for this video. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for following our progress. I really hope this video isn't too weird, because as I've said, it was filmed over half a year here and there. So yeah, I really hope I can tie it all together, and that the video like makes sense and has a bit of structure. I really hope it doesn't get too bad if I start editing the footage now. Thank you so much for coming along. Thank you so much for following our adventures, and we'll see you very soon. Bye!